All right, today we're talking about this assignment 7.4 using log properties. In my last video, I talked about the front side of this assignment and we talked about these important log properties that you needed to know to expand or condense a logarithm. On the back side of the assignment, we're going to be using the change of base formula. Now, the purpose of the change of base formula is to be able to type a logarithm into a calculator. You may have noticed that most calculators will let you do a log whose base is 10 or a natural log, that ln or natural log. But most calculators don't let you work in a base that's not either a base 10 or a natural log. So we have to change the base. So if you look at this first example problem right here, we have the log base 2 of 8. Now remember, we actually know the answer to this because we want to know 2 to the what power equals 8. And you might remember that 2 to the third power is equal to 8. So we know the answer is 3. But if we didn't and we wanted to type it into the calculator, this is how we would do it. We need to change it into a base the calculator can use. And I usually just use log base 10 instead of natural log, but you could use natural log as well. So to turn this into something the calculator can handle, I write it as the log of 8 over the log of 2. Then if you type into your calculator log 8 divided by log 2, your calculator will tell you that that equals 3. Now, if you don't have a calculator at home, you can actually just go to Google and Google will act as a calculator for you. So if you were to type log 8 over log 2 into Google, Google would also tell you that it equals 3. Here's our second example. We have the log base 4 of 20, and notice I did the same thing. This bigger number 20 goes on top of the fraction, and my base of 4 goes on the bottom. So I typed that into my calculator, log of 20 divided by log of 4, and this 2.161 is the answer the calculator gave me. So on this next section, problems 19 through 24, I'm asking you to rewrite the problem using change of base. So problem 19, if I rewrite this using change of base, it will become the log of 7 divided by the log of 5. Then, if I want to type it into my calculator, I'm going to go ahead and pull up Google and use that calculator. So we have log 7 divided by log 5, and here's Google. I just type in the log of 7 divided by the log of 5, and Google tells me that it equals 1.209. So then I know that this first problem is equal to 1.209. So that's problems 19 through 24. This next section, 25 through 27, you're just using your rules of exponents. So I'm going to let you try that out. These last two problems, 28 and 29, I'm asking you to solve each equation. Now, to solve the equations, if you look at this first problem, you'll notice my bases are the same. Well, if the bases are equal, then their exponents must also be equal. So I can say that this problem is actually just x plus 1 equals 2x plus 3, and I'm going to let you go ahead and solve it from there. 29 is going to work the same way. Notice that I have the exact same log in both problems. Well, if the outside logs are equal, the insides must also be equal. So I can think of this problem as 3x minus 5 equals x minus 1, and then you can go ahead and solve it. So that's the assignment. Go ahead and try it out, and when you're finished, you can head over to the discussion board to watch a video going over a few more problems and to see the answer key.